Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Essential Life and Death series. We have 4 problems here, so go ahead and pause the video and try and solve them. Alright, were you able to solve them? Let's go ahead and take a look. So first off, let's look at A. A is an interesting problem because it looks like this stone is about to get cut off. So, what happens if we try to save this stone? If we simply pull back and white plays a move like this, white can make 2 eyes fairly easily. If white plays this one though, it should be noted that you can just simply play here. So white must start from this side. But actually, it should be noted that, hey, I have this cut. And I have this move. This means I have a miai to connect, which means you have more than one way to connect out. If you have more than one way or a miai to connect out, that means you can consider yourself already connected. As long as you don't lose that miai, you'll be fine. So what if we keep reducing? Because of course we want to reduce the eye space as much as possible first, if we can. And since we already are connected due to our miai, then we can simply go in. Where did our opponent play to make the 2 eyes? Well, he played here. So let's try playing here and see what happens. If our opponent tries to cut us, we can simply play this way. And you can see that white has zero eyes in this part and 1 eye over here. If he plays this way, then we can simply come out. And some of you may think, there's a throw into Tsuji. Well, it's true, except when I take, white can't play the Atari, because white doesn't have enough liberties. So actually, due to white's lack of liberties, this move works perfectly well. Some may have found this move. This move isn't quite good enough, because if we simply play this way, we force black to go on one more, and then we can play this way. And now, black can't go here and cut these 2 stones off. So this variation isn't good enough. We have to play this move. Alright, let's move along to B. B is an interesting shape, and it's something I've seen quite often throughout the years of my playing. So it's a shape worth remembering. Alright, so let's get started and see how this works. First off, we want to make a second eye if we can. And it looks like these stones need to connect to T18. So what happens if I just play it this way? Well, white simply extends. Atari, and take. And you can see T19 is actually a false eye. That means connecting this way isn't good enough. What about playing this one? It looks like I can make T19 an eye, and our opponent can't cut us off because of lack of liberties. Our opponent simply plays this move. Now T19 is again a false eye. But white keeps playing this move. So what happens if we play white's move? What happens if I play here? White can't descend down because it's self-Atari. So white must take. And then, if I connect this way, it looks like I have 2 eyes because I have 1 eye here and potentially 1 eye here. If white connects, I have 2 eyes. But actually, white will play the throw into Tsuji and start a ko. A ko in this case is not good enough. Again though, our opponent played here, so what happens if we play there first? Play like this. This result is perfect, because T19 is an eye and P19 is an eye. White can't cut us off, so that means black is connected with 2 eyes. And this result is alive. Alright, let's move along to C. First off, we need to figure out how can white make the second eye. So let's just try reducing first. If I reduce, white blocks. I reduce, white blocks. Well, it looks like white can easily play these 2 moves and make that second eye. That means I need to find a way to take the second eye. Well, what happens if I play something like white played? What if I play here? But now white can play this move. But then you may say, oh, but I can play this one. In this case, white is dead. Because white is forced to take, and you simply connect. Okay, so this one isn't good enough for white. So what if white tries cutting you off? But now we have this awesome move here, a snapback. If white tries to take, then you simply take back. White is an Atari, so white can't even do this. Actually, that's sub-Atari as well. So white has no move here to play. So white is dead. It's a simple matter of playing our opponent's Vital Point first. So we tried to reduce, and our opponent responded this way. So let's try playing our opponent's move first, and that's how we find the Vital Point. And then we can see the snapback. If you started from here, I believe it's also the same. Oh, no, not quite. Because if I play here and then try the snapback, white plays here, and I can't connect. So in this case, this one isn't good enough. You have to play the other one. And that is because of A5. If you already had A5, then it would be the same. So we reduced, saw our opponent's Vital Point, and played it. Alright, let's move along to D. First off, we can see one eye at T1. Let's try reducing. I reduce here, I reduce here. Alright, so our opponent played these two moves to make the second eye. That means one of these two moves at R2 or Q1 is probably our Vital Point. Let's try R1 first. I play here, white plays. Ah, how do I get out? Can I make it a false eye? No. Can I try reducing this way? No. What if I play this move? Nope. Okay, so it looks like R2 is not our Vital Point. Well, what about Q1? Ah, now we see something happening. So with Q1, we can see that our opponent needs to make the second eye. So first, what if white cuts? Ah, but now we can play R2 because our opponent has a lack of liberties, so we can play this way. Our opponent takes because he's an Atari, and we simply connect up. And now Q1 is a false eye. What if our opponent plays something else? For example, here. Actually, we have two moves. We can play here and false eye. Or we can play here. If our opponent takes, false eye. This one, though, is better, so you don't lose one stone. Alright, so Q1 is our Vital Point. And we were able to find a way to make this into a false eye after playing Q1. That means after Q1, white is dead. Again, we reduced the eye space first, saw our opponent's responses, and saw that Q1 and R2 was our potential Vital Points. Turns out Q1 is the one that works, so Q1 is the Vital Point, and that's the one you need to play. Alright, I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I hope you were able to solve it. If not, good luck and do better next time, and yeah, keep working at it. You'll be fine. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching this video. If you would like to see more content, or get notified for early releases, please consider becoming my patron on patreon.com/Clossi. This helps support me as a Go instructor and helps release more content. Thanks to everyone who supported my teaching, and see you guys next time.